Welcome to the bonus episode of our podcast. Listen in as we gather for the ultimate rap party, celebrating the end of an incredible first season. In this episode, we chat about our favorite moments, hilarious bloopers, and the cherished memories we created together along the way. So grab your favorite party favors, sit back, and join us for this heartwarming reflection on the journey we've shared. Thank you for being a part of our podcast family. And let's raise a toast to the fantastic season that was the Time Capsule Mixtape. No rush.
So I have a question. I know this is not my podcast, and I'm asking all the fucking questions. I'm sorry. But so tell me about, can you guys give any prelude, or that's the wrong word. That's definitely the wrong word. I don't even know why I said that, because I don't even know what that word means.
You want a quaalude?
No. No, I'm on preludes. Can you guys give, I know that, is this the season finale episode of season 1?
Oh, yeah. For sure, yeah. This is the rap. This is the rap party.
Rap party.
Dope. So this is the season finale. So season 2, will it be the same guests or will it be new guests? I know the content will be different.
So there's mostly new guests. The format is definitely changing. We're gonna pivot from doing Time Capsule Mixtape to more of like a game show kind of format. So it's like a game of deception. It's like a deception game where everybody's going to submit songs anonymously, and then we'll play those songs without knowing who submitted them, and we'll answer some questions and hear some reasons why that person picked that particular song, and that person's going to have to try to blend in and not like give themselves away as we're trying to uncover who they are. And then at the end we'll like collectively try to pin whoever the chameleonaire is. So it's who doesn't want to be a chameleonaire?
Yeah.
Trying not to get caught riding dirty. Thank you.
I was trying to catch up to make a joke, and you just kept hitting all of them. You got all of them. Well, I love that. Who doesn't like to be deceived? And it sounds like a murder mystery moment. Yeah. Murder mystery moment of a podcast. That's
Who done it?
Who done did it?
Who done did it?
Who done did it?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Hopefully it's not too confusing for our poor guests.
Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff is not on this season.
Jeff's new to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like 80% of the people had that problem, and it's not.
I think so.
It's okay.
I think Soria and Crystal were the only ones who got it right.
Stephanie did too, I think.
Stephanie. Stephanie was fucking prepared. She had factoids and all that shit.
She's a professional.
It's something. It was super fun. I had a lot of fun. My biggest thing was like I wanted my list to be reflective of what I actually was listening to, not what like cool 36-year-old Stephanie, like, because 36-year-old Stephanie would have been like fucking Daft Punk, like just go. Yeah. I remember seeing the music video, but like it wasn't like the thing I was listening to,
Yeah, I had the album. I definitely had that album, and I listened to it, and I listened to maybe like 3 songs. From.
Yeah, and I just didn't want it to be like an inauthentic thing. Did that make sense?
Oh, exactly. That's what we were hoping for. So thank you so much for interpreting it that way, because we wanted a snapshot into like who our friends were in that time. Like
I think everybody did a good job of that. I think everyone
not
did.
A top 40 of what was happening that year. Like
high school freshman Angel. I would not listen. I wouldn't be friends with that kid.
Yeah.
I would make fun of him.
Yeah, exactly. I was that kid.
Your journey was so good, though. It was like like Mix 94.7 to like metal.
I think also like one of the things that was so interesting about listening to the episodes of each of our friends was like for at least like for Kenny and Baltimore's episodes especially because we're the same age, it reminded me so much of who they were when I met them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It takes you back on a journey. Oh, which for who?
Kenny had the metal song.
Oh yeah, he did "Hypnotized" by System.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't. An asshole bringing it up and not knowing what it was.
It's okay.
It up. Let's look it up. We can look at this playlist.
I can look it up.
No, yeah, but there was the one thing that I hadn't heard in 15 years, but I knew every fucking word to it.
Dude, that's what happened to me with the Stain song.
He did O2. He did.
Like my mind was just blown. I was like, I know all of this.
Gossip Folks, The Way We Ball, Dirty, Toxicity. Oh, Downfall by Trust Company.
Trust Company, capital TRUST.
Yeah. All caps.
Yep.
All one word. It's somebody's Wi-Fi password now.
That song, I remember, like that came up, and like I'm driving in the work van, like I know every fucking word to the song.
Yeah, absolutely. that song was a mega hit, and
I remember you were talking too much.
It was the anthem for my kind of people, like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice to see it getting the attention that it deserved.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them live, like I said in that episode. Like I wasn't trying to go see them live. They were just at a festival that I was at, and I caught them, and it was a great show. It was, I don't know, they killed it. They were very tight and great musicianship. They had the whole package.
I was excited about listening to doing this all day, but I was going to be running a little bit late because I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race because Brandon Boyd was the guest judge.
Oh, stop it!
He looks so good.
Oh my god.
He looks so good.
Yeah.
But he was the guest judge on last night's episode.
Mm.
That is kind of random. I did not make that connection at all, but I love that.
He did a really good job too. Sometimes like the straights go onto Drag Race and they act stupid, but he was really, really good.
Is he straight?
I thought he was
He's Brandon Boyd.
I thought he batted both ways.
He's Brandon Boyd.
I think he's...
That was the rumor back in the day.
I hope that my hope is that he's pansexual. That's what I hope.
He transgender.
Yeah.
That's what I peg him as.
I hope he's pansexual. Yeah.
Peg with a capital P.
Oh my god. Hey, you know what? That's actually fine with me. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm all about it.
Yes. Hey, that's a good question. I think everybody on this, the five of us have all been to ACL Festival. With the forthcoming ACL Festival upon us, what is your favorite act? Not that you have seen inside the festival. And that's for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because festival sets are so subjective, right? They're not like for your hardcore fans who are dying to see West or whatever. But the two-sided question. What's your favorite thing you went there to see, and what's the favorite thing that came upon you that you were surprised about?
Oh, yes.
Of all years.
Does anybody else have their answers? Because I can go. I already know.
I asked the question, but I need to go think about my surprise.
I've got 3 answers.
My first answer... So the show that I went to go see that I enjoyed the most was Pearl Jam.
Okay.
I'm such a huge Pearl Jam fan. I'd never seen them before, and it was the year where it rained like nonstop, and so
the mud year.
It was all muddy. It was completely.
Was that Saturday night?
Yep.
Because they canceled Sunday that year.
Yep. He jumped off the stage and like slid through the mud like in the crowd. And It was incredible. It was a beautiful experience.
Well, let's stop there. The one that stop there. So the one Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Insane.
What's your favorite?
Well, the one that I was most excited to see, but then also was like pleased with.
Okay.
that was great. Paul McCartney singing "Hey Beetle."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Story performance.
Man, he did a really good job. That was a great show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crazy.
Well, I'm
This is hot
thinking
potato.
like the question was like maybe what was surprising to me, I guess, or like
Yeah, I think we're
don't know,
answering
guess
that next.
I'm interpreting it like I didn't know about them, and like then I saw them. I was there and I saw them. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna answer that one next.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
What's
I
your
need pass. I need to
Give me a
think
minute.
about it. Oh no, I know. I know. I mean, if I'm gonna say off the top of my head, it was probably Metallica. Like seeing Metallica at ACL.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
they
was
were
a-
great.
That was
They really
like,
were.
what the fuck? I'd seen them before, like at, which was awesome too, in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome, because that's like
Ooh, damn it.
San Antonio is such like a metal city. Like it was
That's
awesome.
so metal.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
but seeing
Hell yeah.
it at ACL was just like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Damn
that
it.
year was. I don't like Metallica. It's like it's not my thing.
You don't like Metallica in general, or you don't like them
No.
live? Oh.
I don't. It's there. I don't like the music, and all the hits are like old production, and it just sounds bad to me. And
I love
Oh
it.
my God.
That's the way it's supposed to sound to me. Like
yeah, I don't
the
like
way
it.
I experienced it.
But I
Like,
saw them at ACL, and they were fucking awesome.
yeah.
I
You
saw
can't
them at
deny
the
like
gym.
their genius. Unfortunately, like
Yeah.
Seeing them live was amazing.
Well, think about like the fact that like they're shitty old recordings, and I'm saying this as a person who like within the first 2 minutes of my podcast episode said "fuck Lars" or "fuck Metallica," whatever I said.
Yeah,
Think about being one of the biggest bands in the world with every resource possibly available to you. Motherfuck yeah, you're gonna do a huge show and it's gonna be great.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you have nothing
yeah,
going
absolutely.
against you. Everyone who's there is already a fan. You have every musical resource available to you. It's gonna be great. You know,
Yeah,
I saw him at the
exactly.
Germ. I saw him at the Germ during Formula One. Was it Formula One or the X Games? X Games.
Yeah.
X Games. Anyway, I every time I see Metallica, they've been great. Same breath, I've always seen them for free.
Oh, sick. Yeah, lucky.
I have never paid to see them. It is
Yeah.
like a bucket list for sure, but cool. Yeah, Metallica.
I've never seen them. I don't know how I've gone my entire life being such a huge Metallica fan. I don't understand how I never.
go see them at the festival.
Yeah,
I didn't. They weren't
Or
touring
in San
around the
Antonio.
time that I was able to afford or go to shows. Like,
Yeah.
they. I mean, I don't know. So, I missed the Metallica during the time I would have wanted to see them. So,
True.
I'm sure they're still a great show. I trust
They
that
really do put on a great show.
Yeah,
They
I
do.
trust. They're such.
Shows the same thing.
Yeah, they're such in service to the music. Like they don't
Yeah.
like.
And they can play it. They can still play it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're incredible musicians. They always have
Yeah.
been. That's what I always respected from like day one was the complexity of their writing ability from even early
Yeah.
on was very admirable to me.
Mm-hmm. And there's things you can pick out where they like tune it down a half or step or so, or like slow it down a bit.
Mhm.
But they fucking just play it.
Well,
Honestly.
yeah, they're a thrash metal band at heart. You know.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Someday.
See them at a festival.
Who else?
Manifest.
Who else
we all
is
see
next?
them. We all see them together.
I
Yeah.
think I have a second place and a first place. So my second place is gonna have to be Outkast because it's with my brother,
sick.
and we
Yeah.
grew up. Like I mentioned it on my episode, we were obsessed with Outkast. So and they were never supposed to play again, right? They were never gonna play again.
Mhm.
And then they played again. And they were like, we were just on a break. We were definitely gonna keep playing, y'all. We were just on a break. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
So I really loved that a lot. I also really loved, and this is like very common.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Mom.
She's right though. That's what we say at my house is the sun is going to sleep. You need to
That's
be
going to
too.
be a great sound clip.
Yeah. That's the soundbite. That's going to be the end to every show from now on.
Yes,
That
I love
sounds so good. I was on the fucking bus up to Vancouver, and I listened to that. So, like, I was laughing, and the guy next to me was like, "What the
fuck?" Oh my god! I also just thought about another one. Sorry, it's gonna. Outcast is moving in third place. In the moment, because it was so special to me. In the moment, I saw Queens of the Stone Age in the pouring rain against the Cure, and just. The Queens, they're like, it was raining so hard. They were like, they're gonna stop the set. They have to stop the set, and it was so amazing. And Josh is like so fine. I would have watched it in the rain. I would have just I'm like, my basement is flooded. I'm fine. So it was so good. I will say my favorite thing I went to ACL ever to see. We saw Juanes at the middle of the middle of the park stage. What stage is that called?
The Bud Light Theater.
Austin Venture stage.
The
Venture, like a smaller kind of
It
stage.
rotates. It's like the Home Away or
that year it was
stage.
It was the Austin Venture stage that year, and that's a small stage for an international superstar like Juanes. And I remember being there, surrounded by all my Latino people singing Camisa Negra at the top of our lungs, and being like, Juanes doesn't deserve this. He deserves better than this. This is the main stage performer. Why is he at the fucking Austin Venture stage? So, those two were in the moment, but I lots of ACL festival moments where I went to the fest to see him. And George Strait's not on that list. The show was good. The set was good. I went to both sets, but it was not my favorite I've ever seen of him.
It wasn't. I saw that.
Yeah. It was not my favorite I've ever seen of him. It made my heart race 100% because my person was headlining my festival.
Yeah.
You know? But towards the middle part, it was one of the better sets I've seen of his. But
was that all the same year? Metallica, George Strait, and
no.
Okay.
George Strait was last year.
Paul McCartney.
Right.
Okay.
I think he was.
Feels like it.
Was he 21?
21. He was 21.
I'm gonna look it up.
Metallica, I think, was 19.
Yeah, the George Strait year was Billie Eilish, Stevie Nicks, Miley Cyrus, Rufus Du Sol, DaBaby, and Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah.
Billie Eilish was good. I saw her that year.
I
saw the Tame Impala one right before the pandemic. That was incredible. That was an incredible show.
Oh, my all-time top favorite was Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah,
nice.
So insane.
That was a good one.
That was where he came back because he dropped out the year before, and then came to play his set the following.
And he did that, and then just fucking tore the house down. It was.
That was a good one.
So good. I think I'm not a big. I know. He's got his hits, but just the show, the performance, him, just amazing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he reached into the crowd and turned somebody's cell phone sideways. It was
yeah. And so we were kind of pretty close up to there, and then
What about something you think?
Absolutely showman.
Yeah, he's a great artist.
I think that was very. I'm quite sure I was very under the influence during the Childish Gambino set. It's a little bit of a blur, which is an occupational hazard or recreational hazard of going to a festival in general.
Oh, yeah.
Is going there to by
the time the sun goes down, you're probably pretty faded.
You're if you're going there to see a headliner, you definitely want to take it easy that day.
Yeah.
I remember melting into the lawn while Willie Nelson's playing.
Oh yeah.
I think that happened to me during The Cure, actually. After
that's what happened to me when I saw Muse.
Just soaking into the dry grass.
Yes. Gracie topped my pizza with mushroom toppings.
Woo!
Mushroom Bay.
I was in awe watching Muse blow my mind.
What is something you guys saw there that you didn't go to see but surprised you, and you're like, we're stuck with it?
I have an answer for that one too, and it was the vodka.
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
I did not even know that they were playing. I did not notice that their name was on the list, but I was a huge fan because it was around the time of Little Miss Sunshine, and that song, How It Ends, of theirs was huge. I was listening to it a lot. I was listening to that whole album of theirs a lot. And me, Jeff, and Crystal, we scalped tickets and we went like day of, just on a whim. And I think we dropped acid, and like it was just starting to kick in by the time, like, we had walked around for a while, and then we stumbled over to the tent. I don't remember what the tent's called, but that's where Devachka was playing.
Tito's got the fucking sick tent.
And they had like ribbon dancers, like they were like hanging from the ceiling, like dancing like in the middle of the band. And it was mind blowing.
That Tito's tent's always got those like real like theatrical.
Mind melted.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of surprises that happen in that tent because
that's where mine is.
Yeah, that's where the tent's where it's at.
I saw a guy pull out like a full liter of Fireball out of his back pocket.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck did you get a full liter glass bottle out of his back pocket?
Yeah.
I love that for him.
There's like legends of people burying that stuff like before they set up production and they go dig it up like, during the festival.
Yep.
Ass form Fireball.
I've known people to do it.
I feel like that happened for me. I know more about that from Fun Fest. People would just go and like to my current place of employment and just like dig until they're so comfortable, and then they would bury it, and then at Fun Fest they would just like doop doop doop. Bars open, y'all.
You got to, dude. Those $14 White Claws.
Yeah, they add up.
No joke.
Not what I'm there for.
Gracie, you want to tell us about your Tito's tent experience?
Oh, Krongbin.
Ooh,
yeah, totally. I didn't even know what I was waiting for. I know what it was. Prince's band, The Revolution.
Oh, sick.
Were closing
Revolution.
the Tito's tent, but before them
the Tito's
was
band,
a band called Krongbin.
Yeah,
and
they're so
I had
good.
heard of them, and like their music came on like whatever shuffle radio playlist, but I wasn't like into them. And one of my colleagues at the time, super like burner dude, really has great music taste though, like very good music taste. He'd always talk about them. I was like, oh, that's that band that Brian talks about. And then they came on, and I was like, holy shit, I've been missing out.
Yeah, for sure. They're such a great mix of a bunch of different, really good, obscure genres. Is really what like the best way to describe them. Like they took like 60s like psych from a different country though. Like it's like psych from like Colombia psych or something.
Yeah, it's like Colombia and like another country in the Middle East. How it be.
Yeah. And it's like they mixed a couple of really good obscure genres and created beautiful art out of it. I forget how I came across them. I think it was like NPR or KEXP, like
John Ailey.
Yeah.
Shout out forward out for John Ailey.
I know, for sure. Rip
John Ailey. Oh, my dude.
But yeah, I was a huge fan of theirs for a while.
They have an incredible collab that they just, I think it came out last year with Leon Bridges. Incredible.
That's
incredible. If you're ever, like, dear listeners, if you ever get a chance to just listen to a song with a set setting, you have to, like, and you're just in this moment, you're like, I need a song, play Texas Sun by Leon Bridges.
Those Violet Crown.
Oh, that whole EP, like we listened to it on the way to last time we went to Marfa, we listened to it the whole way.
That's like the perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect road trip.
So perfect.
I love it.
I think that like 2015, I was 2 years before Andy was born. I remember that because I was. Anyway, 2015, the ACL, I saw reasons. I saw Father John Misty and I saw Unknown Mortal Orchestra. They were just like that was like in the depths of my like fandom of theirs. I saw them, and then I became a fan afterward. And like,
I'm a huge Unknown Mortal Orchestra fan.
Totally.
I saw them there too, and that was the birth of my like love affair with Unknown Mortal Orchestra. I became an instant fan, and I learned some of their songs. I learned "Swim and Sleep Like a Shark," like working at IT. We had our own like IT cave, and the guy that I was partnered with, he was in currently in a band at that time, and I was much older, not much older, but a little bit older than me, and so like he'd been playing for a long time, so we just bring our guitars to work and jam while we weren't doing anything. And we sat around and bonded over music. It was the best.
That's awesome.
But we both loved Unknown Mortal Orchestra. I turned them on to Unknown, and we jammed their songs. It was fun.
They have a really funny music video with McLovin that's so good at being in troubles.
Oh yes, I love that song.
McLovin in it.
Yeah,
I have the same birthday. The same birthday. I don't know why I know that. I have the same birthday as McLovin and Chino from Deftones, and also John Goodman from Roseanne.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Axl Rose and Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
I think they share a birthday with Kanye.
Nice.
Womp
womp. You know what? Can we talk a little bit about like cool moments from the episodes? From the episodes of the podcast? I will say I have been like not like the Kanye stuff, I was a fan forever. I've seen him multiple times. And then like when all the stuff started happening, I was not here for it. But I feel like the Kiki episode where you guys started talking about like, that was very eye-opening for me, and I hadn't really thought about that situation in that way. But he's a hard person for me to understand, and I feel like the conversation that y'all had on that episode was very interesting.
Kiki's was one of my favorites. She
had a nervous breakdown with the selection. I was like talking with Aaron 2 hours before. I was like, do I do this or do I not do this? Like,
yeah. It's hard. He made it really hard to be a fan, which is unfortunate because he's a
genius.
He was a creative, regardless of his mental state now and in the past. He is a vocal piece for creativity. I was watching some of the old I think BET had a show where they would bring artists in and they would just do like slam poetry or like read poetry, and I forget what that show is called, but there's a bunch of episodes or
Lyricist Lounge.
Yeah, and it was Kanye is doing a bunch of those like early in his career, and you can just hear like the depth of his creative genius is at its most pure there. And as much as I don't understand what is going on with him these days, like I still appreciate that he is able to produce that for the world, because it's hard to do that. It's not an easy thing to do. To create something unique and poignant and I don't know. So a lot of it was very beautiful. It's hard to turn your back on somebody that's capable of doing that. But
I just return to the context though. It's like, if I'm placing myself in that era and talking about what I was experiencing in that year, I can't deny that Kanye's album was a huge pillar of my musical life at that time,
Yeah. That's completely understandable. I mean, and that makes, that is the logical way to look at it. Like, yourself in that time had no idea what was going to unfold.
Yeah, I just thought it was a really interesting topic to discuss, and I didn't think I was going to be as impacted by it as I was. But it was highly accurate and I think that's kind of how I was feeling without being able to feel comfortable being like, yes, this was very special to me. It's hard for me to even skip those songs now. Like, on principle, I'm supposed to skip them, but I'm like, I really like that song a lot. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. I will never be able to listen to All I Have to Give by the Backstreet Boys the same way ever again after Jeff Wallace did it in the robot voice.
The robot.
The robot voice.
The robot. It's our mascot.
I was crying. I played it back like 3 times. I just reversed it back. I'm like, did he say robot?
That recording was a journey.
Yeah,
that was
like
crazy.
Segues on segues, like sidebars on sidebars. And then I didn't realize he was talking about the concessionaire not giving him his chicken wings while I was singing until I listened to that 3 times to understand what he was talking about. I was like, is he talking about me? And then I had to just go back and listen to it a couple of times, but I will not embarrass myself and repeat the way that he said all I have to give for the Backstreet Boys, but every time I hear it, it makes me just like cackle. It's so funny.
Yeah. And he's a hard person to follow in conversation. It takes practice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a good one. I really like the Kiki episode because she has such a wealth of knowledge with music and
Yeah, she's great. Like she's like fresh off her schooling, so she's like sharp and on point, and like pointing out all problematic shit.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. That was a great episode. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The Kiki episode they're all good. The Kiki episode was good. The Kenny episode was really funny.
Yeah.
The Baltimore episode was just off the wall. Unhinged chaos.
Yeah.
But it was fun. What were y'all's favorite as the hosts? Y'all got to just like receive all that joy and
oh my god,
silliness.
It was hard. It's hard to really define like the feeling of the experience because Bradley,
pick your favorite kid.
yeah, that too. Yeah.
Who's your best friend for real? Who's your for real best friend? I know it's
pick
me.
a favorite.
Yeah.
My MySpace top 11 would be all of you guys. So. But
we came back for a second time, so Angel and I are automatically number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
And my last name starts with a B, and my last name starts with a B, and his last name starts with a C. So I'm number 1 and he's.
Yeah, I'll put you guys alphabetically in the credits.
That's the stupidest thing ever. Ernie just asked if he could come in drunk. I'm at FC just won.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
Please do, sir.
Yeah.
Hop in.
Come through.
I had a blast like recording my episode.
I did too.
Like, from the fucking hotel room in nowhere in Nashville.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That's a blast. That's
He
exactly
took the bathroom
what I
break. I remember now.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it was so hard saying ending all of those shows because they were like mini parties. Like
I know.
It was so much fun just partying with all my friends. Like it's really hard to describe how I felt recording all of these episodes because it really was just like a little mini hangout session. I was getting fucked up and having a good time. So I'm like half of the coin. It was a party and I had such a great time, but I'd always wake up the next morning and be like, fuck, what am I doing?
I got a party.
He always figured it out though.
I felt so bad because in hindsight I know it's all in my head is how I have to frame it for myself, but I'd be like, man, I talked over the guests the entire time. I didn't let anybody but tell any stories. I just rambled about music for 2 hours.
That's what I woke up to. You gotta do that.
But I didn't feel like that at all. I felt like you asked plenty of questions, and I forget, it was the Jeff episode when you were like, I didn't mean to get personal, and Jeff's called you out for getting super personal and every fucking.
Yeah, exactly. I'm grateful for that. I think that's amazing that we can have that kind of vulnerability, like with each other, and like put it out there. Like, I'm all for that. So, yeah,
I agree. Somebody, very wise, once said,
"Shut up."
Yeah, that too.
Shout out Albert Costilla, my dad.
Shout out Albert Castillo, your dad. Shout out Albert. Okay, cool. Give it shout outs. Dope.
Yeah, all the shout outs. Let's go ahead.
Someone
that was like half of the episodes as well.
Someone very wise once said what?
People tend to listen when they see your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a huge motivation about like wanting to be open and honest about who I was and what I was listening to and what was happening to me. Like, it wasn't all sunshine and roses.
It wasn't. No.
There was a lot of bumps along the road, and that was for all of us. I mean, it's just the way life is in your formative years. Like you're gonna stumble a lot more, than you think. And I don't know. I was just very grateful to still have all of you guys in my life, and wanted to journal all of that essentially.
I also, I'm looking at the chat. I'm just going through Crystal's chat. I also really like the opening episode. I loved Aaron's first song, and it really set the tone. And I don't know, like up until about 2000, I don't even know, into Kenny's episode. I don't even know what episode it stopped happening. Maybe it still happened. I think it stopped at the Jeff episode. But someone had like a Houston like screwed and chopped song, or like some song. Like everyone had one of those songs. Even Kiki for the longest. We just kept like going. I'm like. We definitely grew up together. We definitely, definitely.
The type of appreciation that we have for that art form, that regional, like that. Yeah, it's just like it's a cornerstone, I would say. Yeah,
literally. Bird gang.
Bird gang up in this bitch.
We literally made ourselves literal birds of a feather.
We're so cliche.
Yes, the sound logo should be that.
I tried, but I was having trouble like trying not to get sued by Boost Mobile or Nextel or whatever.
Where you at?
Speaking of which, and I only play a podcast host on television. I haven't released an episode of my podcast in years. But how are you guys able to play the songs through like on the episode? Without getting
Spotify for podcasters. That's a great segue.
Brought to you by.
Yeah, I mean, this is where I'll drop the next ad.
Well, in order to monetize, sometimes you have to, sometimes you gotta like.
So Spotify for podcasters is really great about that. Like they worry about licensing. It's literally their, written in their selling bullet points for why you should sign up with them. Like.
If you have music podcast, especially.
Exactly. They're like, hey, you worry about creating the content, we'll worry about the licensing. And
does the content, does the music have to exist?
0.07 cents.
Right? Does the music for these songs, the music y'all use in the episodes, have to exist on Spotify, or like it can only be Spotify music?
Technically, yes.
Legally, no.
Technically,
am I doing that on all the time? I think there's like one episode where I had to pull a song that's not on Spotify, but
Warner Music.
I wondered about that because a lot of a lot of podcasts, or you listen to like, can we play this because of the paywall or whatever? We can't monetize it. I mean, I don't know what y'all's plans are for monetization, but I've listened to a couple podcasts where like we can't play that song because it's going to take ads or whatever.
Yeah, fortunately, that's not a problem if you're doing it through Spotify. They have a whole set of tools that helps you pull in songs from their library that you can, paste on top of your recorded like audio. So, Works out.
You know, which
Yeah, because
is
honestly, we tried. I tried to do this. The original idea was to do a video podcast, whatever that would be called nowadays. But when I tried to, upload to YouTube was like, yeah, you can't do any of that.
Yeah, because YouTube sucks with like, I mean, they'll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why all those comedians are like, can't play that song or whatever. Can't play this clip or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's everywhere. It's on a bunch of different medias of creativity where, I get it. Like, artists want to get paid, and record companies, like, this is their job to collect, money. But, on a certain level, it's stifling more creativity. Like, there was a lot of streams that were going live online, like on Twitch and other platforms when the pandemic hit, with creatives still trying to, create content and be present for people, their fans, or people that were interested in creative ventures. And, the record companies and DMCA, like, the whole thing was squashed.
Yeah, it gets really sticky with, like, I don't know why the market is why it's so restrictive. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're gonna find it no matter what. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, But I also just don't understand, like, if you're using it in a creative sense, like, why is that still not?
You're not streaming it so that you can be like, I own this song, let me get 1 million streams on it. You're streaming it because you want to reference. It really does, honestly, in my opinion, diminish the user experience if you're like on YouTube. Because if they're just talking, like, say, for example, Bobby Lee did a podcast where he is talking about a song, but they can't play it. You then have to go to fucking Spotify, a different outlet anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the first thing you do? You're going to keep your YouTube. You're going to keep YouTube open on Google Chrome. You're going to go to Spotify, play the song. It's forcing you to go to a different platform anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it diminishes the experience. Not being able to use already created content. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I always think about that what Gracie was listening to that Ministry song at the fucking Paramount, and she had to record it on her phone, take it home, strip it, then Shazam it. It's like, couldn't we just like say what that is instead of like having to go? Because sometimes when I'm under the influence, I will have forgotten about that. I'm like, I really like that song. I wish I remember what it was, and then 15 seconds later, I never hear it again ever.
Yeah.
I just went through all my screenshots of all the songs I Shazammed in the last year and put them on the playlist. Yeah, so instead of like doing Shazam in the way that it's supposed to be used, and like listening to the song pops up, and then you send it to your Spotify or whatever your music platform is, I just screenshot it and then hold on to it forever.
You can automate that.
You
can connect it, and it'll add it to a playlist like in your Spotify account. That's like my Shazam.
It literally says play my Shazams.
No, I start forgetting about it.
Yeah.
I just like to. I've done 175 Shazams. I just found all of them.
Right. I spend a better
Link
part
in
of
the
like.
Discord. Put it in the Discord.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Shazams.
Yeah, we need that playlist.
It's really embarrassing.
I know, right? Me too.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah, I spent the better part of like a Saturday night, like scrolling through all of my like Shazam history one night. It's a journey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Most of it's like not that embarrassing. Like, this is wild. This is so wild. I didn't automate the song, so I just was screenshotting it, and then I have 4,000. All of a sudden, I have 4,000 photos. I'm like, why is my phone working so slow?
Time to get the new iPhone.
Yeah, that's how they trick you. That's how they trick you. Make you feel stupid.
I just got a new one. That's how they get you. That is how they get you.
I got too many pictures. Time to get the new iPhone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's quite embarrassing. I discovered that this was a discovery of us. The recording this podcast with y'all has definitely been a moment of discovery for me.
New to me, all over the place.
New to me, Shazam.
New to me, my Shazam.
New to me, every 175 Shazams I've done in the last
since you started your account.
It's fine. Oh man.
I would say though, like we did create like a really good list of songs. I've been jamming this playlist that I put together of like everybody's picks the past few days. It's been a good one. It's a great little like snapshot into what it was like to be alive for those 10 years.
It is.
As it should be. The time.
It was wild. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I'm like on the younger side of the group, but like Aaron like coming in hard with his playlist.
Yeah. He's a professional. Like you kind of have to.
No, that was '98. I was 10 years old.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts. But those songs are like, yeah, I know that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Stephanie talked about how, you know, obviously you wanted to stay true to like the music you were actually listening to, and especially like the years of 2002, 2003. For me, I was still very much into like 101X, new metal, and all that stuff, but I couldn't like really speak to or highlight all of the indie music that came out that year. Like there's a band. You okay, Angel? Don't die.
She just gave me fireball. Sorry.
Oh, nice. We're taking shots.
Nobody told me.
We can do shots. I have shot stuff. I can do shots.
I got fireball.
You already did.
That's true. Yeah, Crystal brings up a good point. Like, I like the flavor of the week started getting difficult for me because I was listening to the flavors of the week from like previous weeks, like, and I was like, this is all I'm listening to right now, guys.
I imagine that's the hardest part for y'all. Like, that's how much more new can you learn about.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
And also,
I have an endless supply of songs I could feed everyone all the time, but it's hard to be selective on like what to bring.
I think my favorite part about the whole podcast and the season is like, I guess this was really like before I knew y'all guys and like really like hung out with y'all. But like, I got to watch y'all like grow up a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because Bradley was a hot mess.
I was, yeah. I was.
Like, your shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
And it was like the little like the icing on the top, and you got to make Crystal at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really what this story is about.
I'm a little upset that I feel it was like a collusion. I got to plan that at the end.
By the way, the opening of this last episode with Crystal is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful, Bradley.
Thank you.
Yes, very much so. And y'all's love is so beautiful. So thank you for sharing that.
Crystal's episode was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Like it's she's like, what was the song with like, because nobody I knew at 2008 was resting.
Yeah, there's no rest for the wicked by the Elephant.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were on like 3 hours of sleep all the time.
I have 2 shots for my birthday party. I'm gonna have one right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Salud.
I just thought about my favorite, but two of the fucking funniest moments of this whole fucking podcast. For me. The non-Jeff episode. One, I think they both had to do with siblings. So the last one, it just escaped me. But the funny one that I remember was when Crazy was like, Ernie, you get your glasses.
I need to play that for my mom. She'll really enjoy that.
I actually quoted that earlier today because I lost my glasses. I was like,
where is that fucker?
I lost my glasses. Just for that, I hope he comes on this podcast like a clown. And for that
yeah, where is that motherfucker? Kai said he was coming in like half an hour ago.
He probably ran into Jeff, and he can't get out of the conversation right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
it's like about Gary Sanders highlights.
The only podcast Sarah's ever listened to was my episode.
Aww.
Also, fun fact. Because Sarah's been a teacher for 19 years. She taught in Brenham for 2 years. And then the first year she taught in Brenham, or in Del Valley, was 2006.
Oh wow,
my senior year in high school.
that's crazy.
That's wild.
Yes.
Is that where you guys met?
I wish.
Hot for teacher.
Yeah.
But now, yeah. And so I remember getting her like the address for our first date. I'm like, oh yeah, I know where that is.
That's funny. That's crazy. Kudos to her for
Taking the fuck around.
working that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She's-
thanks to everybody that worked there, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't work there.
yeah, I don't know how you did it.
Shout out Connie Bagheera.
Yeah,
I went back and worked for the band for a couple summers.
yeah.
If they're looking for a band director,
That doesn't count.
Oh, there's band director drama right now. I don't want to talk about it.
there's heavy band director. We can't talk about it for for legal reasons. I can't talk about that right now.
Yeah.
What?
I saw
There's
an NDA.
band director drama.
Oh, wow.
Can't talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take that offline at the after party. I gotta know the tea.
Mhm. Yeah, it's for the VIP customers.
I told my that's for your
In the
Patreon
Discord.
subscribers. That's for your Patreon subscribers.
I had so much fun recording with y'all guys.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
so much fun, man.
That was when because I knew it was coming. It like reached a pinnacle because I knew like the date was coming up, and then I knew I was traveling like the week before, and then y'all guys were like, "Hey, can we do it now?" I said,
Yeah, I'm so sorry, dude.
absolutely. No, because that's well, we're gonna go back to the timeline. There's the Fall Out Boy lyric. I only do it for the scars and stories, not the fame.
Nice.
So,
Hell yeah, dude. That's right. Yeah, huge props to you for even
that I had so much fun.
attempting to do such a feat.
Yeah, that was all all I wanted. It's so much fun.
But we're about to announce a major deal with this candy company in the fall, and like respectfully, what we would have played for without that may be different than what we'll play with because it's so much exposure. So many more people will know who we are. You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
No, fucking
So-
big ears.
Gotta play
We're
those
like-
cards right.
Absolutely.
we'll be a bigger commodity after this happens. So no, I'm not gonna book a wedding with you for 2025, not knowing
Yeah.
what the future of my life is gonna look like. You know.
You need to have your lawyers write up a contingency clause or something.
If the bun that gets 5,000 more followers, you gotta pay $1,000 more.
Yeah, let's pass this all along to legal and we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
I'll talk to my legal team.
That's sick, Stephanie. That's awesome.
I'm excited about it. And like I try to be
That
really
is
mindful. Yeah, I try to be mindful of my main character energy. I didn't mean to like pop that.
No.
It's a
No,
gift.
this is-
It's a gift, Stephanie.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be mindful of like it's not bragging if it's true.
That's sick.
But I just like y'all don't want to hear about that. Like I don't want to hear about y'all. I don't want to hear about y'all. I don't want to hear you don't want to hear my story.
Well, I mean, if we're
Yeah, we do.
that's kind of
Yeah, we do.
what we're talking about.
That's why we're here.
I'll send you a picture. I'll send you all a picture right now.
Whoa.
Did you see it?
That is cool.
It's so cool. So
Wow.
yeah, so that's
Whoa.
that's coming out in the fall.
I'm so excited for you.
Wow,
Look
dude.
at this fucking guy. Look at
Huge
this fucking-
props.
Did you bring your glasses, Ernie?
What the
Don't
fuck
lose
is
your
happening?
Watch your glasses.
No, watch your glasses, bitch.
God.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn up.
My chin up.
I have my contacts in. Yes, Bonnie is right. I have my contacts in, but I can't see shit. So we just came back from Q2 and we fucking smashed tonight, y'all. Like, let's go Austin FC.
Yeah.
Ernie coming hot.
Hold on.
Yeah, real hot.
I'm so fucking drunk and stoned right now.
Yes.
It's not
Me too.
fair. I feel like Tito right now.
At least you're home then.
I should have probably not driven home like in Tito-esque fashion.
Knocking on
So
Bradley's
not fair.
door.
Hold on. How do you make? What is this thing we're using?
Is that Ernie at my door?
Is that Ernie at my door?
Where's my car?
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Bradley. Bradley, I love you. I miss you, dude.
I know, man. I miss you too.
Yeah. So, like the last podcast that I listened to with Crystal on, I was crying the whole time because y'all are so cute and
They
y'all
are.
are incredible and I love y'all. Like, so I just moved back to Austin. I'm a homeowner now.
Hey!
Yeah,
Shout
at
out.
Crestview. This is
Shit.
Bonnie, by the way. This is Bonnie. And we have a home here in Austin now, and I'm just like, I kind of similar experiences like what you went through, Bradley, like all the time, what you talk about at Soundwaves. Strange Soundwaves. I love that shit.
Strange sound.
Yes, dude. So like hearing what you went through is like, holy shit, dude. Like, it's so parallel to what I went through, and meeting Bonnie now. Like, she is my muse. She is my she is my North Star. She's incredible. So I'm glad that we found.
Well, shout out to her. That's good.
Sometimes you gotta find a white girl.
Good place to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking drunk. I'm sorry.
Still looking.
Once again, I should have driven home.
No shit, dude. She should have driven home. But we're here now.
Bonnie, hey,
and,
Bonnie, pop
and
in.
we
Bonnie.
won, and
Pop
it's
in.
fucking awesome. Anyways, I'll shut the fuck up. Hi, everybody.
Bonnie,
I appreciate
Bonnie,
it.
Bob in.
You need a
I gotta go.
Spotify
I love you.
list just for like
Hi.
dogs.
You are
Like,
all my best favorite friends.
Bye, best favorite friend. See you later.
I don't want to like steal a spotlight right now, but I had such a blast recording.
I'm trying to connect to something, so
Amazing.
don't judge me.
Amazing.
Such fun.
Judge him.
Yes,
Oh,
thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for
Hi, Angel.
hopping on this rap party.
Watching
Yeah, appreciate
watching
you.
Bradley and Gracie just grow and progress as humans.
Tricked you.
Loved
Gotcha.
it. Loved it.
We love it.
I'm a little upset about Crystal poaching the last spot.
It's like, what is he about to say?
Grabbing Pete Bradley.
If you can't handle me at my worst,
Yeah,
you don't deserve me at my best.
yeah. I had so much fun.
Oh my god.
I did
Yeah.
too, brother.
Thank you.
Always a great time. Anytime we get to interact.
Yeah,
All of you.
It brought us-
love the show.
This brought us closer together, yes, for sure. It brought us all closer
It did,
together.
and oh man, it was just every week.
Okay, now here we are. Hi.
Hey, you did it.
Oh fuck! Serious moment.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Angel's pouring his heart out, and Ernie's like, I figured out this down.
Don't say anything.
Angel's pouring his heart out, and Ernie's like, can y'all hear me now?
Hey, I can hear you guys now.
Where is Angel? Is Angel here?
Yes.
Wait, what? Where's Angel? I see Bradley, Crystal, Stephanie, and Gracie. That's all I see.
Oh no. His connection is fading.
Okay, bye.
Angel, we love you. Bye.
We love you, Angel.
Hi,
Thank you.
Angel.
oh no!
See you soon.
Bye, Angel. Love you. Bye,
Bye,
Angel.
Angel. See you later. Love you, dude.
See you soon too. Tell everybody said
Talk
hey.
to you later.
Bye.
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 This is crazy.
Bitch, don't fart.
Do
Bitch,
not
don't
fart.
fart.
Do
Bitch,
not
don't fart.
do not-
Bitch, don't fart. Bitch, don't fart.
If you fart or fall asleep, you owe us all a round of drinks.
Oh, Ernie. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a real question for you.
What's up?
Earlier,
You gotta call
we
in.
talked about our favorite ACL bands that we went to, like, intentionally went to go see, and they were our favorite acts that we, like, they showed up. Like, we went and we wanted to see them. Who are the favorites? Do you have one that really sticks out?
My favorite
So can
ACL
I-
band?
So it's a twofold question. So the first part of the question is, what band did you go see that you intentionally went to ACL? You're like, I'm seeing this band at ACL this day. That's any year. That's the first question. The second question is, who did you see on accident that you're like, holy shit, this is amazing?
The first band I went to go see.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh, shit. I gotta go.
I'm done. I can't answer this question now. I'm done. Bye, y'all.
Understood.
Damn. I got
Fucking this. It's Dave Grohl. It's Dave Grohl.
It's Dave fucking Grohl. The best.
what's going on, guys.
came back to life.
That's Cornell.
I had to get 2 drinks for this. I needed 2 drinks for this one.
Wait, I do want to answer this question before I'm going to sign off pretty soon and go get high. But
it looked like Bradley was raising a candle while Voldemort was calling.
I summoned him.
Okay, go ahead, Ernie. I'm sorry.
Baltimore, I love you, dude. Why do you look so sexy?
I'm channeling my inner high school Bradley.
The echo was amazing.
Just on one side. Just on the one
Just
side.
on one side. He's like Baldy on this side and Bradley on this side.
Fucking
God, actually, like honestly, Bradley. Hey, Baldy, you look like Jonathan Van Ness.
Who?
Honestly, so
You do. You look like Bradley
right.
on the left, Baldy on the right.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Jonathan Van Ness is like the best compliment you can get from TikTok.
Yeah, it's a great compliment.
You need to look
Best
at us.
hair ever.
you look like JBS,
okay.
dude. You look like JBS, to be honest. So like, live your krill.
JVN.
Sorry, JBN. Whatever.
You
I don't know, man.
I would have
He was combining JVN and CBS. He was combining them. JVN.
CBS version.
The CBS version.
The CBS.
I was in the clearance aisle.
We all have IBS.
Bravo.
CBS. Where'd that come from? There's no B in
Oh
there.
no, Baldy did not mean to join this call. He meant to join a different
Wrong group chat.
Just kidding.
Oh my god. Ernie, you didn't answer the question. Okay, Ernie, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. I cannot, y'all. I'm so drunk and so excited. IBS, JVN, whatever.
The question was ACL. Baltimore, to catch you up. Okay, how come I'm the least? I feel like I'm the least drunk person on this call. It's weird. Anyway, the question was Baltimore. What and Ernie to refresh you. What to ACL festival? So in the history of going to the festival, what band have you seen that you went to the festival to go see and they were awesome? And then what band did you not plan to see that totally just
I feel
caught
like
you
I
off guard?
failed.
You're like, oh my god, this is
Because
awesome.
oh wait. Yeah, Ernie's answer. I'm sorry.
You already had it. Go ahead. Go. I'll stop.
Not my bad, man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. So a band I did not expect to blow my mind was the Pixies.
Oh shit.
The first time I went to ACL with Gracie, which was a present.
Did you
for
bring
her
your
birthday.
glasses? Did you bring your glasses?
Did I Gracie? Did I sis? I don't know. Whatever.
Sorry.
I
go
brought my
ahead.
glasses. I'm pretty sure I brought my glasses. And then the second time, which Bradley and Gracie have talked about multiple times, was when we tripped on fucking mushrooms at Muse. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, one of the best shows I've ever fucking been to. And I remember like going home, and we didn't drive home, but I was like tripping so much. I remember seeing like lights down Lamar past like Peter Pan Golf, and just like, I'm fucking done. It was really awesome. It was a Saturday night. It was a Saturday night. Yeah, exactly.
Bradley, I mean Baltimore. Do you have your pick, Bradley Marr?
Who do you want to answer?
Lamar.
You can't say that part out loud. You have to do that internally.
I will say,
If you didn't notice, he like switched sides. Who do you want to answer?
I will say, like, I do remember, like, I do remember Bradley, like laughing profusely on the way to your place, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know where we ended up that night. I have no idea.
I really don't remember that night, to be honest. I remember going back to ACL the next day and being like, what the fuck just happened? Basically.
Yeah, I barely made it through that last day. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep listening to... who was the band that had the Civil War?
Oh yeah, the boy and the girl.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep. It's like I had a chair. I was just asleep in a chair, and I woke up and Crowded House was playing, and like somebody's ass was in my face.
Oh my god! The one time I took some hallucinogens at ACL Festival. I was during Ozo Motley. They were playing in the Tito's tent. This is way before I had my baby. But I went to the Tito's tent, took mushrooms, went to Ozo Motley, left Ozo Motley, fell asleep on the lawn, woke up, and some baby in a rainbow onesie was crawling on me. I'm like, whose fucking baby is this? That was wild. And like, number one, why did I fall asleep at ACL? Number two, why is someone trusting me with a baby? And their mom was like around somewhere. I'm like, get your baby off me, please. Anyway, that happened. Baltimore, what about?
Oh, okay. So
answer the question.
I kind of failed at this question. I have never been to ACL. I've never been to ACL. I
gotta go
for like 3 years. For 3 years in a row.
Wait, what?
I was able to go to ACL for free because Bradley had a hookup, Stephanie had a hookup, and then Bradley had another hookup. And each year, I couldn't make it. The only one I remember, the only reason for one of the years that I remember I couldn't make it was because it was my mom's birthday. Because it always falls around my mom's birthday, and we were doing something for my mom. Yeah. So
It falls during my mom's birthday too. Didn't stop me.
I don't know, man. Like, every once in a while, I'm like,
what, Connie? I'm gonna catch you tomorrow, Connie.
Your mom's awesome, so I don't know.
I was like, you know what? I'll go next year, and I think that was like the last time I got a free invite. And I was like, oh, I missed the boat. I mean, I guess I could have bought tickets, but never made it after that.
Okay.
I'm terrible.
Okay, well, anyway.
That's what I'm saying. There was always like a free way to get in.
Like I've never
I remember one year I think you guys were just like sneaking around the back one of the first years, and y'all or someone was working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
my stepdad would sneak me in sometimes, like, because he would work there all the time. Like he worked. Like almost every ACL. Running security at the gates basically, and so you'd be like, yeah, we're at this gate, like come by, I'll let you in. And that's all good. And so yeah, I got into a lot of by just walking.
Brothers walking like the other place. Just like
yeah. The last time I did that, somebody tried to grab me. They were like, hey, who's this guy? And my stepdad like stepped in and was like, hey, don't worry about him, he's good.
Now, y'all talked about in the last episode, which was again really sweet between you and Crystal. I love that last episode.
Thank you.
That was phenomenal, and like hearing like the past, like we do kind of things like, I think the last episode you talked about, like, we do hood rat shit, like like we're all like sneaking into festivals and we're all sneaking into like fun or like something like that or whatever. Like it was really awesome. So like even like being at Q2 tonight, Austin FC shit, like you can still kind of do that stuff. Like if you really work it well, like it's pretty easy. Like I don't know. I love the fact that we can all just like be hood rats. You know what I mean? And just be like ghetto as fuck.
For life.
And I live now like in Crestview, which is like across from Wooten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, which was like that's the hood over there.
Yeah.
And so like being here where I live now, and like seeing across the way like what Wooten is like, oh shit, that's in there. You know what I mean? Like that's good as fuck. Like I don't know, it just feels good.
You know,
I'm close to I'm close to where you, Bradley, and Crystal used to live off Lamar.
Yeah, with the
by
Station.
Rockstar Co-op, you know?
Yeah.
I think Gracie actually hosted like a house sitting party in that area.
Yeah, we both did. With Priya, Gracie.
Yeah,
Priya?
it was Priya's house. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have that
off
picture
of,
somewhere.
like Avenue A or some shit, whatever.
I think it was F. Yeah.
Like just north of Hyde Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a badass party. Some dude's house, right? Like, whose house
It was my
that?
coworker's house. They'd moved to Philadelphia and they were renting their house out. But...
And I love this area because every time I go by that intersection by like Black Star, I'm like, oh shit, Crystal and Bradley used to live there. I used to party there like all the time. And like it'd be like
karaoke.
Yes, dude.
Oh, it's your arty photo,
Austin
Bradley.
karaoke, bro. Like, we went there 3 weeks ago or some shit, and like we're there till like 4 a.m. Just like, just shooting the shit.
The most wildest birthday party I've ever had started there, and ended up going back to my house after we went downtown. But we started at Austin karaoke, and,
really,
and there was like 50 people in there. Just smoking and drinking and I'm pretty sure drugs were being passed around. There's like blow being done off of like
they
the little
didn't care.
tables.
The front were like plus $10,
Yes.
plus $10 ahead. Everybody that came in, they were like plus 10, plus 10.
no.
So we walk out of there
funny.
and they're like, all right, that's like $300, and I was like, what?
No, seriously, like Bonnie had rented the room because like a bunch of us in Los Verdes and Austin FC were like, we got fucked up, we're gonna go do karaoke because we do that shit, and we ended up like leaving at 3 a.m. and it was like it's $400. Like, oh, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's always the big surprise at the end of a karaoke party. It's like, wait, nobody else paid as they were leaving?
Yeah, and then like you bring your own shit. So like we brought champagne and like beer and like whatever, and it's like, wait.
It was always after the bars closed, so it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that place stayed open till like 5 in the morning. Like, that was the place to after party. Like, you could still drink in there as long as you brought whatever you wanted. They never close.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we would be in there until like 5 in the morning sometimes.
I don't aspire to be anywhere till the sun comes up ever again, basically.
Yeah. I don't know if I could.
I think I could. I don't think I could do that right now. My goodness.
It gets harder.
Hey, actually, like real question. Do you ever want to put a video podcast on, like the YouTube thing?
I do. I really do. That was the original intention, actually. And I've since figured out that I can, and I'm actually going to work on throwing all the video together. But yeah, whenever I initially had the idea, I wanted it to be a video podcast, and I went to upload it to YouTube, and YouTube said you can't do any of this stuff.
And they're like, and no.
Super copyright infringement everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, fuck. Like, back to square one. Like, we'll just do audio for now, and then I'll figure out the video later.
Sounds like they're just player hating. Because we're going to take the content of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because every time y'all talk, I'm just like, oh shit, y'all watching videos. Like, I want to see videos. Like, I yeah. To y'all's point, in so many episodes, like, we didn't watch music. Myself, I didn't watch music videos after 2006, basically. Like,
that's what we were finding out too. Is like, I was not watching music videos anywhere.
And evidently, they're like really interesting, you know.
Yeah. The music video component,
Hey, guys,
I feel like especially would have come through in like my episode because we played the Tool video, which is so.
I'm so sorry.
You're the worst, Baltimore. I haven't
I
even
love
asked
you guys.
no
Wanna
fucking
see you
questions or
tomorrow.
nothing.
Love you, Jonathan. Love you, Jonathan Van Ness.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
I'll see you.
Bye,
I'll see you at the Sold
I'll
Out
see you
Mount
soon.
show, baby. Love you.
All right, bye, guys. Love you guys. Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay, so like the last few episodes, I've cried a lot.
I'm sorry.
And no, it's okay because I'm like, shit, dude. Like we all went through the same shit. Like I love the fact in the last episode with you and Crystal and Gracie, we were talking about like, you know, we were just all going through our 20s and we were just like going through it. So like Thursday through Saturday or Sunday, we were all just out and about, whether it be a Barbarella, Kingdom, or Barcelona, Shakespeare, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we're all doing our thing and trying to just figure each other out. But also, like, going through the shit together, like, giving each other therapy. We didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just going through the shit.
We were each other's support group. And that was the crazy thing is like I just since everybody was sharing very similar experiences to me, like I just thought that was normal. But then I started like getting like more like serious adult jobs, and like I would hang out with people from work, and they'd be like, "That shit's not normal at all.
Y'all
Like you guys had a fucked up childhood."
Y'all need therapy, motherfuckers.
I was like,
Jesus.
"Fuck! I didn't realize. I just thought that was the way life was." You know, like.
No, I really thought so too. So like, it's really nice to hear like from, especially the last few episodes, like just hear everyone like be very vulnerable and talking about like shit, dude. We had no clue what we were going through in our 20s because our 20s we were lit.
We were in the trenches, bro. We were in the fucking trenches.
Yeah, and even now, like a lot of us have kids. Like I don't, but y'all do, and everything. Like that's really awesome because I love Evie. I love Andres. I love everybody else. You know, all our kids. You know what I mean? Like all our friends' kids. Like god damn, like y'all have such badass parents. Y'all have you and Krista are badass parents. Stephanie, you are a fucking badass mom. You know what I mean? Like just like it's inspirational. Me and Bonnie were talking about it like last night when we were just having a date night last night because I moved back to Austin. I'm a homeowner now. Like I live at home, which is great.
Yeah, dude.
And it feels awesome. And we were just talking about like generationally, like we don't want kids, but like we love like I don't know being that being those uncles, being those aunts and whatnot. Like you know being that inspiration for family. You know, like it feels.
Party
it feels
started
really
now.
It's a party in here.
You're right, Ernie. You're totally right.
Sorry,
it's wild.
No, you're right, wild, dude. I can never tell you guys how much gratitude I have for all of you because at some point you guys saved my life, like every single one of you.
Yeah.
Well, it was a rough time to be alive, but because of you guys, it made it worth living. Like. It was
Bradley and Crystal were the first two people who found out that I was having a baby next to Andy's dad because Evie had just been born the day after I found out I was pregnant, and I texted them and I'm like, what? And I knew when that happened I was like, I think everything's gonna be okay. I think this is the next phase. I think this is the next thing that we all do together.
Yeah,
like,
it is. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why I wasn't in any of these pictures, but I realize now it was because this was the time that I was engaged to the guy that wore Skechers shape-ups.
Yes!
Okay, I have to address two things. Number one...
Are those the Kim Kardashian shoes?
They are!
Ernie, you said that you cried a lot listening. I cried like a baby, like some episodes, and Bradley because, well, Bradley would edit and he wouldn't let me listen. Like, there's a lot of things that Bradley, I would ruin the magic if I didn't. Well, anyway, whatever. So I would like listen independently, and I'd have to find time to listen by myself. And so a lot of times I was like my quiet time for myself, and I would just like be sitting. He's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm just like listening to the podcast, like listening to my friends, and missing everybody, but feeling so much more connected, and so much more connected than ever. And like the Discord started getting really active. The chat's been so much more active. We were so active together as a group, like when COVID hit, with our chat and like our meetups. And so, you know, it's been 3 years. It's more than 3 years. And the podcast has allowed us all to reconnect with each other in a way that I think just being in your 30s and really busy, but also being picky with your time and who you spend time with. It's not that we choose not to spend time with each other, it's just really difficult to find those times to connect. So the podcast has allowed us to stay connected and stay talking, hear each other's voices, and I don't know, I just get really choked up about
that's
it.
lovely. Like, I definitely resonate with that for sure. For sure, definitely resonate with that. And it's not just like connecting on a like superficial level, or like, you know, like we do like when we go out and party, like whatever. It's like we're really deeply connecting with all these stories, and, you know, sharing how we were when we grew up and reflecting on that time. And it's kind of healing, you know, it's kind of healing to talk through this, you know, with you guys. So that's probably my favorite part of the project overall is, you know, selfishly.
for sure. for sure, sis. And for sure, like Crystal, like hearing the last podcast, which is again beautiful, like y'all two like doing it was really cute, and that was like the best way to end that the first season. Like y'all's partnership was fucking beautiful, because I love y'all are a great couple, and that's what I strive to have. Like being Bonnie and I, we strive to do that, you know, what y'all have. But all that's to say, like, you know, like it's really awesome, because like listening to this is like, oh shit, in 2012 and 2008, like fun happened in like 2010, and like we're all like just going fucking nuts, you know what I mean? And just like we're all going out like Thursday through Sunday, and just like fuck it, let's go. And like not knowing that like Aaron is out there DJing in some nights or whatnot, you know, or not knowing that like Stephanie's doing something, or I'm doing something, or Bradley's doing something. I don't know. It was just really cool to like reminisce on that time, like from 2008 to like 2012. Like that's that's a good picture. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at these fucking pictures.
No, I know, dude, I know. And like us being so fucking dumb. Like,
Aaron, sorry for the content you're reviewing right now.
And like Aaron has no clue what's happening at this point, and like
I'm all sane. I'm all on the outside looking.
Dude, oh my god, I was engaged to a guy who wore Skechers shape-ups. That's why I'm not in any of these pictures, because I was
and then also like we knew that Tito was non-existent, like in 3/4 of these
Tito's
pictures, because
right
this motherfucker is missing.
In this picture, he was missing.
We're like, where is Tito? We have no fucking clue.
That's what
he shows up at Crystal's place while Bradley's trying to court Crystal. You know what I mean? Like
I do want to ask Aaron the ACL question though.
Oh yes.
So we asked each other, out of all the ACLs, like, what's the one act that you were like very much looking forward to, and that act fucking brought it, and it was like your favorite performance? And then there's a second question, that what's an act that you didn't even know they were going to play, you just kind of stumbled upon, and then you were blown away by that act?
I don't think I answered that second question, but go ahead, Aaron.
Oh yeah.
Somebody who was just awesome. I I don't know. That's
Like,
tough.
what was your favorite performance? Like,
Guns N' Roses is pretty.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I mean, who brought it? Who was fun? That's tough. I mean, there's so many good ones.
that's
There's
true.
Metallica,
No.
LL Cool J.
Wait, were you
Yeah.
were you there for Metallica?
yeah.
I was there for Metallica.
You were really in the crowd,
In the crowd at ACL.
motherfucker.
That's what we're talking about, right?
No, I'm just tripping, dude. Like, god damn, because
Metallica was mine. Yeah, we were. We were there together,
Metallica?
married. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. I mean,
They
they're
were.
just
They were
good. I
married.
don't think that was the first time
No.
we saw them, but like, just for being old men and like just having all the hits, they killed
Yeah.
it. I mean,
remember-
and then there's Paul McCartney.
Who said that
Yeah.
one?
That's a whole nother level.
no, I don't
Angel
really
said
like
Paul McCartney. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like Paul McCartney. I have
Pearl Jam,
I have
Chili
a
Bradley
Peppers.
said Pearl Jam.
I have a
Die Earnhardt.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh
that
wow,
one.
yeah, I forgot about that one. That
Yes.
one actually was
so
really lit.
so I saw Metallica live on the stream. That's all I saw, which I was very jealous about because you were there and Angel were there and Gracie, you were there too, right? Yeah. Paul McCartney, you know, I don't give a fuck about him, anyways. But I'm indifferent about Paul McCartney.
What's a band
I'm
that
very
surprised
indifferent.
you, Aaron? That you maybe you just learned about them and you saw them play for the first time and you were like, holy shit.
I don't remember any names, but there's been a bunch of them. But one that I was surprised to see, that I wasn't really like ready for was the Revolution.
I mentioned them, but yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you know when she's happy, I'm happy.
Smart.
Oh,
man.
that's really sweet. That's how I feel. That's how I
And
feel.
if she's not happy,
Number one answer.
Yeah. When
All right, we're popping out.
Yeah.
Bye, you guys.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Bye.
so
Love you, love the show.
Bye, everybody. And that's a wrap. If you're enjoying this content and would like to help us keep the beats alive by making a small monthly donation, you can find a link to do so in our bio. Your support sustains our music-filled episodes and fuels our passion for sharing strange sound waves with you. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in and making our maiden voyage a memorable one. Hope this series is a testament to the cliche, if you're going through hell, keep on going. I can personally attest to it not being easy every single day, but if you hold on to the good times and the good people around you, there will always be brighter days. Love you all and stay tuned for more shenanigans coming your way very soon.